What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. Today we're back on Medieval Dynasty. A lot of different things are about to happen in the game right now. If you look up on the top right, you can see that they want me to have an heir. That is the actual mission now. My last mission was to recruit at least 7 people into my village that I have there. So we take a look at the map and we zoom in. I'm hitting the wrong buttons here. You can see I have built a little bit more. This is the village here. It's definitely all crooked and everything, but I am okay with that. So right now I think we have 11 people. It required me to get 10, but I had already built 2 extra houses anyway. And I was like, well, if I'm going to get, one other one, if I see 2 people, I'll just grab them both. So I went ahead and did that. They were both females. One had at least 2 3s that were in her stats, and the other one was 2s, but I'm not happy about it, but because she was there and I had already said if I see her, I'm going to get her. So I went ahead and did that. Right now we are running southeast just because I just literally picked up a mission that I have to hunt a bear, and I have to do it within 7.5 hours. Technically it was set at 8, but it looks like those are going by seconds. And you can see that there on the right side. It's Alwyn's quest there. I don't know if I have food with me. I don't even know if I have enough of the arrows or anything, which I should probably check that before I get too far away. I do have extra bows, so that's a good thing. Arrows. Stone arrows. 25. Okay. That's not too bad. I think last time I killed a bear it took like 10, but I also missed a whole bunch of times. And they hit really hard, so this is going to be annoying, but I guess fun. And on the way, we're going to pick up some of these because they will give you health back. But yeah, so he said to come to the southeast of the map, which that is where we're headed. I guess down in this area over here. I haven't came all the way down south, but I would assume somewhere in this area here by the lake. So we are heading a bit far out, so which it won't even let me go that far. So I guess we should probably turn and just start heading directly south from here. The last bear I did fight was actually over in this area. I think here somewhere. But yeah, so we will see what happens. And I actually used a gate to help me because I jumped on one side of the gate, started shooting the bear, jumped on top of the gate, jumped on the other side of the gate, and just kept going back and forth just to kind of distract him. And it does say that I found a wolf. Just want to make sure the wolf doesn't see me. I do have a new sense thing here. So if you're holding L1, you can actually see the animals as well now. The green ones, I believe, means that they won't attack you. If they're yellow, if they're red, clearly like those 2 wolves that are over there, one there and one over there. If they're red like that, if they see you, they will attack you. And then the yellow ones are kind of skittish. It's yes and no. If you attack them, they have a chance to attack back, or they might just run. But the only thing I've seen that's more yellow is like badgers and foxes. As far as the animals anyway. The crazy thing is mooses. I think we talked about this in one of the other videos. I don't know if that's mooses or moose. Anyway, the moose, they actually run from you. And if I'm not mistaken, moose are very aggressive. They're actually one of the biggest killers in some states. So I don't know if maybe the person that made this game or people that made the game are unaware of that of moose, or if they just wanted to make that difference. Lynx, I have not had one of those attack me yet. His silhouette looks really weird right now. When you get closer, it looks right. I've not had one of those attack me. Normally when they hear me or see me, they usually do that and they take off running. I've even had them run back past me like this one was about to do. But I've never had one actually attack me. Not yet, anyway. I don't want to jinx it either. But yeah, I upgraded some of the houses in the village, which I will cut back to that after this bear hunt real quick. Guess I'll just follow this road. And then I will be back when I find a bear, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm not gonna lie, still haven't found a bear. And if you look on the right side there, I got about 10 seconds. I don't think it's gonna happen. I literally ran all over this southeast side, which that's the part that makes me mad. Is when you look at the mission, it did say, you know, come southeast, that's where the bears are, you know, hunt a bear or whatever. So it looks like we are gonna fail this mission. Which to me that's BS, but there it goes. Yeah. So we definitely failed that mission. Not that big of a deal. I'm not too worried about it. I would have liked to have gotten it. It seems like a lot of the missions, all they really do is give you experience points and then money. Money we have been good on. Experience points we can always get elsewhere. But it was definitely something I was at least looking forward to as a mission. Just to see the guys' reaction. Some of the reactions they do are pretty funny. But doing this, I actually found 2 caves, and it kind of got my hopes up because I heard that, you know, bears are around caves in the game. I mean, obviously they are in real life, but I heard that they would be like that in the game too. But if I can remember where I came from, I can actually show you guys the caves. I think it's back this way. So there's one that either had an axe or a pickaxe. I think it was a pickaxe. But it was pretty cool because it wasn't like your normal cave. The normal caves in this game have it's like for mining. It's set up for mining, which I think there was a little bit of mining in there, but it was actually in the middle of a river, so to speak. So it was definitely something different, but there was also a pick in there. And then I don't think I told you guys, but on top of everything that has been going on, I also did a quest. You can look there at the top. You see that little flag with the horn and stuff like that. Oh man, it's going to be next season too. You see the little horn with the flag there? That is a quest giver that is there by the king. I've already done the quest. I think you do it once every season. So what he does is he will give you a quest that's for the king, and it's just to get like the king's recognition and stuff like that. But obviously the king does not know who we are. We only did one quest with him. We did complete it. Oh, I didn't realize I walked that far out. Okay, so we need to go left. It might be this river right here, actually. Yeah, so this is one of the caves I ran into. This little lake thing here turns into a river, but up in here is the cave I seen. I don't know if any of this is mineable, but it does show other stuff in here. So like we can pick up some of these things here. So there is 100 coin. We have a beer bottle. We have a large pouch, and that's what I was just going to talk about. I do have a large pouch, and here's our bronze pickaxe at 100%. Nice. Oh look, and salt. I don't know what salt's used for, but we're going to go ahead and take it because it's here. Iron ore. Some of this other stuff, or no. But I have a large pouch that I got. And then this is the back of the cave, guys. It just ends right here. But I have a large pouch that I got, and I have a large backpack that I got. When I went to go do that King's mission, it definitely had people there that sold the stuff. And like I said, we're actually doing pretty good on money. So I decided that I was going to buy the stuff. And it has been amazing. If we take a look at our inventory here, you can see now down in on the bottom right where the little weight symbol is, we can actually carry 65 kilograms. I don't think that's kilograms, but whatever. We can carry 65 weight. So definitely something I have held on to. And then we just found another large pouch, which I'm probably going to sell it. It's still worth 260. Or I may hold on to it because, you know, they definitely deteriorate over time. The weird thing that threw me off though is it weighs 1 kilogram and it gives you 10. So I was like, oh, well, that's only going to give me 9. And I mean, I think that's how it works, but it's, I don't know, it's just weird that way. And then this one is the large backpack. This one gives you an additional 20. So basically by having the large pouch and the large backpack, we got an extra 30 weight. So yeah, it's definitely been helpful, especially making the knives and stuff like that, carrying all the rocks and everything. But I guess we'll go ahead and head back to the village. The other thing I want to talk about is my village has been doing a lot better. I did finish upgrading everyone's home to rock. And then the new people that I have, I believe, is this lady here. Well, actually, since you guys have done it, I think her, and her. No, no, not her. You guys seen her. That was okay, so it's just the two then. So yeah, the fisher and the farmer. Which fisherman hasn't been doing anything at all because I don't have any spears for her just yet. I can probably make them, but I have not looked into it. And then this is the one I'm not too happy with just because it was a lot of twos but no threes. But it's okay. The only reason I grabbed her, like I said, was because the other one was there with her. And then it looks like I finally have one that became a 4 just because she's been doing that the whole time. And then, of course, the wifey's been hunting the whole time, so she's also a 4. So I do believe that that is what the stuff is. So if you look at, if we go into, not houses, if we go into hunting and we take a look at the hunting lodge, and then we go over, so this here, them gathering leather and all this stuff, this stuff levels up in here. I think when this levels up, the character levels up, but I could be way off about that. I am not 100% sure. But yeah, so let me head back to the village, and I will see you guys when I get back there so I can show you guys around, show you all the changes that have been made, and then it'll probably be next season by then because I don't think I'm asleep in between here and there. So when we get there, you will see the flax field that I have built. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll be back in a second. Actually, I take that back real quick. So this was the cave that I showed you guys. There was one other cave in the area, just in case anyone wants to track the caves that are in the game. It was right back this way. So if you come out of that cave, you're going to hit this trail here, and you're going to follow it. No, not that way. It's down in this area somewhere. So we're going to go east here. West. West. That's going to kick me out again, isn't it? No. Okay. So we're going to go this way. So, okay. So let's find that cave again. There it is right there. And then we're going to come, if you come out of that cave, we're just going to go straight up over this rock right here. Watch, now that I'm showing you guys this, I'm going to end up running into a bear. I'm also really dirty. And I can't see anything at night. I don't know if you guys can see. I do apologize if you can't. Let me see if I can make it brighter for you guys, at least during this part. Graphics. Brightness. I don't think that's going to work. It would be gamma, not brightness, but we're going to try it. Let's try 130. Accept changes. That's a little bit better. So, come this way. You'll run into this river here, and then I believe it's right up over here. And of course, we're running out of stamina. But yeah, this is why I was getting excited thinking I was going to find a bear, because I ran into 2 caves, and I was like, oh, there's bears by caves. There's definitely one over here. Never found one. I think it's right up in this one. No? Is it further? Yeah, it's further. Cave? No cave. Bear with me, guys. I know it's here somewhere. Cave? No cave. I'm also getting really hungry, and I don't know if my character has food on him. Oh, and this is going to turn back that way. That's not good. Where are we? I think we passed it. Crap. Alright, give me a second. I'll be back, guys. Alright, so here we are, guys. Let's see. The other cave, I believe, was with this river right here. So when you come out of there, you'll take this little path down here, and you'll hit this next river, and it's right after it. If you're coming the opposite direction, but it's right up here. This was the other one that, like I said, I thought there would be bears around, or at least inside. I ran through the whole thing, and there's nothing in there. It is mineable. Like, it does have mineable stuff in there, and it does have a spot for you to make a mine, which I did not realize that that was a thing. And if there are going to be bears in here, they probably would be in here at night. So it does have copper deposits and things like that. Oh, and that's going to be dark. But when you come in here, it looks like the layout of all the caves are the same. But there's walls like this one, I think. No, not that one. There's like flat walls that kind of stand out a bit. They're easier to see when there's more light. Not that one either, right? Yeah. Like this, maybe. Yeah. So there's ones like that that look like just like a flat dead end that says requires mine, and I think you have to. Oh, so we're going into the next season, but I think you have to build that into the mine. Oh, that's awesome! It actually brought us all the way home, so you guys get to actually see everything now. So I'm glad I restarted that video. So here is our flax that is all brought up. The farmer should come out and do this. I have her set to farm this. As far as, well, I'm not sure how the farmers work yet. This is my first time actually doing a crop with an actual farmer. So right now, why is everybody hating life? It's probably too hot for them. Anyway, so right now, if we take a look at the field, you hit X on it. It shows here, you know, that like it's marked with flax, like that's what the little symbols are, and then it says ready for harvest. I think she'll come out and harvest it already on her own, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's take a look at farming, barn, no assignments, so I don't think she's going to do anything at all. So this is just to make stuff. How do I get her to actually get the flax out? Or do I have to do it? Because there's also, let's take this fisher right here, because she's not doing anything anyway. So this is what I was talking about. There's farming, and then there's also the barn worker. But I don't know what the difference is between the two, and I'm not really sure how to get them to actually do the farming. I'll have to look more into that. I'm going to have a whole season now to do it. And then these are still my plum trees that are still growing up. They're actually taking quite a long time. I may end up moving them just because I know it's going to reset the time, but I would hate to have them grow all the way up and then reset the time anyway, because I think I'm going to get rid of them anyway. I don't think I want them here. Plus, these are one of the things that are on the in the village that are extremely crooked right now. But yeah, so with my house, I ended up putting a lot of limestone in it. So it has like the actual what's it called, insulation in this house. So the wife's probably going to hate it because it's probably hot for her right now. That might be why everyone else is mad right now, because they don't have cooler houses at the moment. All the houses I did are well insulated, or not well insulated, but they're at least brick or stone. And then the other thing that I want to talk to you guys about is I have been doing upgrades. So I don't know which ones you guys have seen, so I'll just go over the more recent ones that I'm aware of, as far as like new things that I feel like I built since the last video. So this one right here is a new storage place, as far as not food storage, but the other one, resource storage. So this is a Restorage 2 building. It looks bigger. It is shared with the other storage though, so anything I put in here is shared between both buildings, so I don't have to run to either one of the buildings. Now, riddle me this, guys. When you come in here, this looks pretty big, right? And then you come in the other one over here, which is our storage 1 thing. Does this look like the same size to you guys? I didn't think it was, and it is. Which threw me way off. But anyway, when you open the storage, it'll tell you down in the bottom right how much storage you have. So right now we have 3,000. So I think this place is giving 1,000 and the other one's giving 2,000. But I don't know off the top of my head. I'll have to look into that. And then I upgraded this hunting thing to a hunting lodge 2. because I can actually build quite a bit of buildings right now. So if we take a look at the hunting lodge, so this is the first hunting lodge right here. You know, matches the same size as this one. And then if you look at the hunting lodge 2, for some reason, when I was originally going to put it down, it's like, man, that's way bigger than the other one. But then I placed it like I just wanted to see like how big it was, so I placed it like this just to see if you could like measure the difference between the two. Like I wanted to see how much bigger it was or whatever. It actually placed on top of it, and it'll just let me upgrade it. It destroyed all the walls and everything. The base still stood there, the logs were still there, and it just let me upgrade it like this. So it does look a little bit different. Obviously it's all logs, but even the outside, like the little antler thing, I don't think was there. And then on the inside it looks the same, but now we have more storage in here. We can actually have more people assigned here if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to do the same thing when I get the woodshed 2 unlocked and things like that. But yeah, same thing with the storage thing here. I can show you guys this. I'm not going to actually do it because it will delete the other storage shed, and it will automatically try to make me build it. But if we go to houses, no, production, no, services, storages, and then we pick the resource storage 2, which is the one that's in front of us there. But we place it over this old one. That's what I'm talking about. It'll do that. When I hit this button, everything that's green there will be deleted from the other one. So the ramp, the roof, or I'm sorry, the ceiling, roof. Yeah, I guess it's roof, not ceiling. Actually, it looks like even part of the inside might disappear. But anyway, and then it's going to make you redo the walls. Now, while that happens, this place is unusable because it's like building a completely new building. Luckily, we're not even over the 2,000 that's in here. Because like I said, there's 3,000, but I think this place gives 1,000, the other place gives 2,000. So, if I was to do it right now, it would not be that big of a deal. We could literally just take the place and change it, and all the storage that's in there would be shared to that one, and then we would basically have 4,000. Is she doing this farming thing over here? She is. So it looks like she's already doing it, and that's why I was checking, because just now when I was in the storage we have like 103 flax, and I know I didn't have that much. That's pretty awesome. So I guess the only thing that we need to do is make sure, like we were just talking about with the farming, make sure that when you're looking at the field, where's the field? So when you're looking at the field, make sure that it already has the seed there. So once she harvests all this, I'll probably just have to replace the seed, which I'll show you guys that in a second. I'm not even sure how that's going to work, even because she's going to have to well, you know what? I don't know if this stuff regrows or if you have to replant it. Required bag fertilizer. So I'm not sure how that works. That's another thing I'm going to have to find out. But yeah, right now she is the weak link in the village. She is the one that has the twos and everything, which, don't get me wrong, she's doing a good job. And from what I hear, these numbers don't even really matter. I don't think they give you anything extra or anything like that. I don't know what the point of them is. Maybe in the future they will. But yeah, she's the only one that has all twos. Everyone else has at least 1 3. And I've been trying to keep everyone with their 3s except this miner here, which actually I could switch those to right now, because her 3 is in farming. I did not catch that. So I might end up doing that. I'll probably switch them. It looks like everybody's happy right now. I don't know why they weren't happy when like at the beginning of the day. I'm also not dirty anymore. Oh, because it's a new season, so all your stats reset. So I do have this little bathtub here. You can hold X to take a bath. You need a bucket to fill this thing up like 3 different times, just to even use it. And then I don't know if you have to start refilling it after that. I think you do, because I think the 100% goes down. And then I started putting some flower pots around the village here, just because the wife, she had a mission for me, and it was, hey, make the place look better, and I didn't know what else to do. And the little flower pots were easy, so I just threw those up everywhere, and she was happy with that. So we're gonna leave it like that. I want to know about the rest of this village though. What else? What else? So like I said, as you can see, everything here is stone. Even the little shack that I have out here by itself. I think this was the last one that I ended up doing. And then we have the fisherman down there, which is the other lady. Yeah, I guess that's it for now, guys. I can't really think of anything else. I will eventually do an heir, but I'm not sure when. If we talk to the wife right now, well, anytime you talk to her, as long as you're at 100%, I think you can have a child. But if we take a look at her and we look down there at the bottom, so her affection is 100% still. It does show her personality is a free spirit, and she's 29. I believe we are 20 or 21, somewhere around there. And like I said, I did slow down the season, so it's like 10 days instead of just like 4. So everyone else is like, oh, you're supposed to, you're supposed to be your heir and stuff like that. Like you're supposed to let your character die off and everything. I like having just one character. I know that's not the dynasty part of it. But I'm building my dynasty right now, and I have no problem with this game being drawn out. From my understanding, it's not until 2023 to where this game becomes co-op anyway, so I plan on getting the most out of it while I can. And to do that right now, I'm going to make the game go slow because I don't want to rush through it. I don't want to be tired of the game and not want to play it anymore because I've already beaten it or whatever the case may be. As to when like multiplayer comes out and I have a friend to play with and he's like, nah, you already beat it, I'm way behind, things like that. So I'd rather experience a lot with him. And then at the same time, the game itself, like I haven't done everything in this game. Like I haven't even been to all the, well, I take that back, I have been to all the villages, but not like in detail. I haven't looked at their missions, I haven't done exploring really. I mean, I've walked around to these other places just while hunting things. That's why you can see a lot of animals on the map now. But I haven't really like explored. Like this place right here, I haven't even really been through. That's why there's nothing there. And then this over here along this path, haven't even went that way. So there's still a lot to do in the game. Definitely want to check out everything. But yeah, I guess that's going to be it for this one, guys. If you guys have any tips, questions, anything like that, let me know down in the comment section and I will definitely answer what I can. If you guys have tips, thank you very much. And then I want to give a special shout out to a few people. I won't say their names or anything, but you know who you are. There's been a few people that have been encouraging me to keep going with my YouTube video. It has not been growing the way I want it to. Obviously, like there's nothing I can really do about that other than keep making videos and things. But sometimes things do get hard and it's like, man, there's no point. But there has been people on the channel that have been encouraging me, saying, hey, keep going, I like your videos, things like that. Just the small little things. And I definitely appreciate those. I'm not asking, people to lie to me and say you like my video when you really don't. That's perfectly fine. I'm not trying to convince anyone otherwise or anything like that. But for the people that have just been there to support from the beginning, or even if you're a newcomer and you've been supporting and you're showing the support on the channel, I definitely appreciate that. And I wanted to give a shout out to you guys because it does mean a lot. So thank you very much for that, guys. Definitely make a difference with the channel and motivate me. So thank you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, guys. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, anything you want to share with the channel, definitely put it down in the comment section. I have been replying to every single comment that I have been seeing. Sometimes the comments get filtered even when there's nothing like bad or anything in them, and I don't know why, because I didn't really even set up a filter. I have no problem going in there deleting people's messages that are, not friendly and stuff like that. So I don't even have filters set, but I do think YouTube does its own filtering. And then some of the comments that I have seen filtered don't even deserve to be filtered. It's just them saying, hey, how's it going? So if I have not gotten back to your comment, it might be that situation because I don't always check the filter thing. And then sometimes even when I do, they don't pop up in there for some reason, at least for a couple days. I think it just takes a while for them to actually go through. Yeah, see, she's doing this all on her own. So I think she's just going to replant the same stuff that's in there. So we'll figure all that stuff out, figure out what she's doing there. But once again, don't mean to draw this out, guys. Thank you for at least staying to the end of the video. Thank you for the support, the love, guys. Definitely appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video.